Tuesday Central, our midweek gathering hosted at Brook Community Church, is back this week with the cafe open from 5:30pm. Starting this Tuesday is our latest Alpha course, which is a great opportunity to explore questions about faith around a meal together. There's still time to invite a friend or colleague to sign up and attend. Also this Tuesday is the first of our Between the Lines poetry evenings. These are standalone sessions that explore a few well-known poems in a relaxed and informal setting. Why not come down and give it a try at 7:45 this Tuesday? And at Tuesday Central next week will be the start of this year's Disciple course, one of our most recommended ways of going deeper in your faith. Here's a taste of what it's all about.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Disciple. This is a course about some of life's biggest stuff, about life, freedom, purpose. Really, Disciple it's all about your story, especially the chapters that are yet to unfold. So what happens from this point forward on in your life.
Hi, I'm Jess, and I don't know about you, but when I look over my life story, I find it absolutely amazing the turns it's taken, how I've got to here.
Well, hi, I'm David, and my story starts on a beautiful sunny island in the Caribbean.
This Saturday, the 18th of January, there is a King's Arms men's breakfast hosted at Brook Community Church, but for any men across all of our church locations, to gather together and start the weekend with a cooked breakfast and great company. Join us from 9 to 10:30.
Then on the following Saturday, we have Alive, our Women's Day conference for all locations to gather together to worship, build relationships and be inspired. Tickets are on sale at risingbrook.org/go, and the full day, including refreshments, lunch, breakout sessions and guest teaching, costs £20 per person.
So our whole year we're going to be looking at worship and prayer. We're going to be picking up from last year where that was our theme, and this year looking at what it means to be a priest, what it means to be a king. In the Bible, the main metaphor for this was the temple, the tabernacle, these buildings, these places where people were and God was all mixed up together. And in those places, it was glorious, and people got healed and people got cleansed and set free and forgiven. And in this day and age, we don't need buildings for that. We just need ourselves. And so we're going to be looking at what it means to be going around as our own temple, our own tabernacle, being priests for this earth. And that means that as a church, when we gather together, it's like we're creating a tabernacle. On a Sunday morning in our locations, or for prayer times, prayer and worship times, we want to have more of those this year, gathering simply to worship, simply to pray and know the presence of God. And of course, we sometimes come together as a whole church. We call it a church gathering. There's one coming up on the 30th of this month. And that again is a time where we just know the presence of God. It's a time where we can seek His face, receive His power, receive His healing. I'd love it if you could be there. We're going to do a variety of things at that one. Sometimes we have some business to attend to as a church. And this one, we're going to be appointing elders for the next few years. So it'd be great if you're a church member, then do see if you can come along to that, because it's a really significant event where we appoint these people. But as well, we're going to worship together and we're going to pray together and we're going to hear what God is saying to us as a church. So I just encourage you to keep on turning up on a Sunday. Keep on turning up to small group. Wherever your location is, if there's a prayer time or worship time that's happening on a Sunday night or during the week, let's get together and make the most of it, because every time we do, the presence of God comes to the earth. It's like we're building a temple. And in that place, Jesus is ruling, Jesus is King, He's in charge, and all manner of things can happen. So let's do it more this year.
You can find links to all the things we've mentioned in Spotlight by going to risingbrook.org/go.